Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer enthusiastically shares their experience with a new cordless backpack leaf blower. Our reviewer primarily uses this device for clearing leaves from their house, barn, and yard. The significant advantage, they report, is the backpack design. This alleviates the strain on the back and shoulders that would inevitably result from using a handheld blower, a particular benefit given this client's pre-existing back problems. The ease of controlling the nozzle and trigger from the backpack harness is also highlighted as a significant improvement over other methods. This client finds the blower's power extremely impressive, even noting its remarkable ability to move wet, compacted leaves that resisted other methods of removal. This power, our reviewer states, deserves a top rating. However, this client does mention some areas for potential improvement. The runtime, while generally satisfactory, falls slightly short of the manufacturer's claim. While acknowledging the impact of using the turbo function, this client notes the runtime was closer to 15 to 20 minutes rather than the advertised 25 to 30 minutes. While the backpack design offers excellent back support, this client finds putting the device on and maneuvering it takes some getting used to. Its bulk and the length of the attachments, even when adjusted to their shortest setting, present a slight challenge for maneuverability, especially given our reviewer's height. They speculate that a slightly shorter attachment might improve handling. This minor inconvenience, however, is viewed as a matter of adaptation rather than a significant flaw. The client also acknowledges their inexperience with leaf blowers in general, suggesting their comments stem from a fresh perspective. Overall, despite the minor drawbacks concerning runtime and maneuverability, this client is overwhelmingly positive about their purchase. They express considerable satisfaction with the device's power, back support, and ease of use once the initial learning curve has been overcome. Their concluding sentiment is one of strong recommendation, emphasizing their overall happiness with the purchase and their belief that this particular leaf blower will prove a significant asset for their yard work.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer begins by stating that while this is their first leaf blower, the device's power proved sufficient for the task at hand. Our reviewer found the noise level surprisingly tolerable, comparing it to a loud vacuum cleaner. This was a significant advantage over gas-powered alternatives, which are often overwhelmingly loud and disruptive, especially early in the morning. The operating time, as advertised, was approximately 20 minutes on a full charge, aligning with the manufacturer's specifications. This client noted that a full recharge took about 40 minutes. While a spare battery would significantly reduce downtime, our reviewer found that using a single battery and waiting for the recharge was a manageable trade-off. Cleaning their relatively small 0.2-acre front yard, which included the substantial leaf fall from 2 large oak trees, required 4 full charge cycles. This resulted in an overall cleanup time of about 5 hours, highlighting the potential benefit of owning a second battery. The blower tube, however, presented a minor challenge. Our reviewer, who is of smaller stature, found the large diameter of the tube somewhat cumbersome to maneuver. Despite this, the overall weight of the unit, even with the battery, remained comfortably light, allowing for extended use without undue strain. This client concluded that the lack of noise and fumes, combined with ample power, makes this leaf blower an excellent choice. They strongly suggest purchasing a second battery for those who prioritize uninterrupted operation over the 40-minute recharge time. The convenience and ease of use outweigh the minor inconvenience of the recharge time and the large blower tube for this reviewer.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer found this leaf blower to be a surprisingly effective and comfortable piece of equipment. Our reviewer readily assembled the device without encountering any difficulties, noting its robust construction and ergonomic design. The harness proved comfortable even during extended use, a significant advantage for a task that can often be physically demanding. This client was particularly impressed by the power output of the blower. While expecting strong performance, our reviewer was pleasantly surprised by the versatility offered by the variable speed trigger. The ability to lock the trigger at a lower speed setting proved invaluable, allowing for precise control and extended runtime during less strenuous tasks. This client found that a mid-range setting on the trigger was sufficient for most applications, reserving the turbo boost function for areas requiring extra power. However, the significant drawback for this client centered around the battery life. Even with the smaller battery, expectations were managed given prior research. However, even the larger battery capacity offered only a marginal increase in operational time, significantly short of the expected runtime for a larger yard. Using the device primarily at maximum blowing speed, this reviewer experienced a runtime of approximately 18 minutes with the standard battery. While the larger battery did extend this slightly, by only 3 or 4 minutes according to our reviewer, this underwhelming increase proved disappointing, rendering the investment in the larger battery less impactful than hoped. The substantial shortfall in runtime, despite using the larger battery, prevented this client from completing a single large project without multiple battery changes, severely impacting workflow and efficiency. In conclusion, while the blower's power, design, and ease of use were commendable, the severely limited battery life ultimately overshadowed these positive attributes, leaving our reviewer with a mixed impression of the overall utility of this product. Appreciate you watching. If this video helped, like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts below. See you soon.